Okay, I'm all alone. I am all alone. I was working on making this from the Dollar Tree, but I'm working on making this into something I can put on. Well, apparently I've just put my gigantic blow back over where it belongs. I can't be trusted not to pick up after myself. Trying to get everything on. I've got my subscriber set to an hour because I'm tired. Maybe I should change that. I don't know. Can I change it during a live? Sylvia, you're so sneaky. This is just my hands. I am totally able to moderate my own chat. Not that I don't need your help. Please stay. Don't leave me moderatorless. But relax. I was just going to show how I am using this light board, and there's a link underneath the video. And this that I got last year from Dollar Tree. Are you working on crochet, Sylvia? And can you hear me? You're the sneaky one going live, Sylvia says. My husband wasn't home. It was quiet in the house. I'm stuck in my chair, so I figured I might as well use it to my good. It's kind of cloudy outside. I know the lighting isn't great. Let's see if I can help that any without making it awful. Don't know that helps the lighting any. Let me move this wire. Yeah, I can see and hear okay. Good. Like I said, I had some time. Yeah, and I didn't even bother straightening up my nails for something that's going to show my hands. But what I have done is I went to Amazon and I saved. Yep, the fan is going to be an issue now. What's this? I saved this picture from the placemats that I had gotten. I saved this picture, and first I printed it out like this. And, well, that wasn't nearly big enough. So I thought I would try printing it again like this. Well, still not really big enough, and I really need to go get that pillow so I can see. But I also have this, so I thought maybe if I can play with it a little while, I can figure out the best way to make it. And I saw only one person I follow, which is Springfield Leather, is on live, but they're a leather shop. I mean, I'm not doing anything to do with leather. If you want leather, go over there. Oh, so what I did is after playing with the giant one, I took this and I put it over this light box, and just, shameless plug, this light box at Amazon is $10. It has a nice USB cord. It is not cordless. Has a little power button up here. I got it on Vine months ago, just in case anybody's interested, but I thought I would try this, see if I could get me a bigger one made. I have all of this ridiculously long legal. I think it's legal sized. What is it? 1x14, because I bought the wrong paper one day online and it wasn't worth $10 to return it. So that's what I'm doing. I've been crocheting, but now just sat letting dinner go down. So anyway, I've got my first copy of the center one. Does your light box have 3 light settings? It's adjustable. You hold it down. What is it? I still have the plastic on it. You cannot cut on it. There we go. Different settings. Tap it. Hang on. And tap and it'll go off. I'm always accidentally turning it off. Not always, but enough. Yes, mine's the same. You can't cut on it, but I'm telling you, for $10 instead of $160, I will deal with using a cutting board. If you got a clear cutting, I wonder if you could cut on it if you put a clear cutting board over it. Oh, now I'm going to have to figure that out eventually. So I can't draw. I can't draw worth nothing. And this probably won't get any views because it was just like last Saturday, very unexpected. And you can see where I drew the cutout right there. But this is my plan. I am just going to go around and make it a little bit bigger and go and find my pillow so I can see if it's big enough. And I do not have a steady hand. And some people like this kind of thing. I figure, well, if I'm going to do it, might as well. I don't know. I'm going to have to cut out this pumpkin center separately. So from where I made the divots, I'm just going to trace those up, I guess. Clearly, I'm a perfectionist. That's not right. And I lost my eraser. That's not going to go well for me. I'm just going to make the stem like it was before. Not bad. Still not anywhere near the size I want. Well, I should have went much bigger. Hang on a second. Let me go. And you're not going to notice so much, but I'm going to go across the room and grab that pillow that I wanted to put it on. Sorry if I hit the camera. The pillow is a 24-inch pillow. And if I make them big enough to go across the front, there's no way you are seeing this gigantic pillow on this. This is a camera I never use. It just stays right here. But this is going to be a little bit big to get 3 on there. This size. So I need something between this size and that size. Let's turn that back so you can see what happened. There we go. Sorry. Told you lighting's an issue. Because I wanted to use the light box and not show my face. Oh, so yeah, I'm going to need it bigger than that, aren't I? So I went between this and this. Let's try again. I could have done a lot bigger the first try, but so let's try that again. That is some crazy lighting. I bet that looks like I'm drawing in the dark. I don't know how to change that. Help at all? That didn't help at all. Okay. Oh, so let's go out here. Can you not scan it into your computer and enlarge it? I tried that and it kept giving me the craziest pictures when I was trying to print it out. So I thought I would try this. I didn't know pumpkins had so many bumps. I want that stem at the top. So I'm going to do that. And I could get a coloring page offline, but didn't want to do that either. And what I'm going to do is after I get these done and I get my fabric, I'm going to cut them out. Worst live ever. That's 2. Too much. I haven't got the fabric yet. I'm wanting to do a velvety. I think that's better. Let's look at the pillow. That's what I'm trying to recreate. Wow, I picked the worst times of day to do lives. I know. Oh, So is that what I want to do though? I'll have to cut each piece out. It's got the little, like a white echo thing on the lines that gives it a lot of character, I think. And I can get that effect with some thin binding. Nah. No, I can't draw to save my life. That's why I was hoping to trace better. Good enough. Good enough. Make sure you number the pieces before you cut them out. Good idea. Like that. I have to go all the way over with this one. This will go on top. Imagine separately. So I can cut this piece a little bit bigger and this piece a little bit bigger. Wow, it kind of looks like a pumpkin. Draw in top of 6 too. Right there. So just trying to be light with this, that way it's not heavy. Top. Well, there's the top of 6. Draw in the top of 6. Oh, do you mean? No, that's not what you mean. Like these over here? Yes, couldn't see it. Oh. Okay. There we go. So I'm thinking that's the gist. Let me grab the giant pillow and see how that lays. Oh, that's going to be just the right size. Which you can't see. Give me a second. Let me see if I can turn this at all so you can see what I'm seeing. Oh, this is not a camera that brings out the light and things like my other cameras. So that'll be in the center. There'll be one over here, and I need to make some leaves. That's the floor, just in case you're curious. All right, I can work with that. Let's do leaves. I don't think this is the right style of leaf. Well, it's got kind of all kinds of leaves on it. So what I'm going to do, this is how I started the pumpkin. Just that wasn't helpful. Decided I didn't like this way. I have leaves, all kinds of leaves from Coloring Pages. Save just a second. Let me see if I can stop. Everything has fallen off this thing today. I hope you're relaxing, Sylvia. I didn't get on to make you work. I am looking for a printable. Miss Ellen says, hello, I'm new to your channel. Are you though? Oh, I see. How are you doing, Miss Ellen? I was just doing this and figured I would share it. And right now I'm going to look for a printable. It's good to see you. It's good to see you, Miss Ellen. Miss Ellen has a YouTube channel, and I will share Sylvia's and Miss Ellen's here as soon as I can figure out if I can find my, whoops, that's not it. I must have not liked that paper. Fall pictures. Oh no. Why is everything a PDF? What kind of nut did that? Maybe I can search. And it's just my hands because I am not picture ready today. Thank you so much, Sylvia. I appreciate that. And if you're watching the hashtag replay, please visit my friends and my mods that we put in over in the chat. We're having lots of them go in right now as they help me do what I do. And there's Mom and Pop. And don't forget, tomorrow is Jelly Roll Day. Tomorrow is National Jelly Roll Day. So a jelly roll. So a jelly roll. So Fat Quarter Shop is going to have a live starting, I think, at 10 Central. And they have lots of giveaways. I'm not a sponsor. I'm not. My computer is taking forever to look this up. Maybe I had it under embroidery. Because once upon a time, I saved a gazillion leaves. I'm still looking. No, is this it? That is not leaves. That is acorns. Oh, I found them. I found them. It's leaf identifier. But I think it will do for what I want. So let me print that real quick. Oh, good grief. Every time I go to print, it wants to print it at partial size unless I click it first. And I can't see my chat right at the moment. So let me print this out. And see what I can do from here. Hopefully it lets me do it. My printer's always fighting me. So if it starts fighting me, it's kind of norm. Oh, I already have pumpkin pictures too. What am I thinking? Let's print that one. I wish I said where they came from. All this work just to find out I probably already have what I need saved in my computer. Here are the leaves that I have. I don't need the details, just the outlines. And here's the giant pumpkin. Anybody else think that would have been simpler? I think that would have been simpler. Oh my gosh. Okay. I'm looking to see if there's any other thing I want to print out. Those are just adorable. Can you put acorns with pumpkins? Does that go together, acorns and pumpkins? Let me see the chat. Excuse me, I have an appointment today to see my primary doctor. I hope it goes well. Praying for you, Miss Ellen. Please don't forget to give the thumbs up. Thank you, Miss Ellen says. Thank you. And good luck at the doctor's office. It's always good to see you, even if it's just for a little bit. You are a bright, shining light. Oh my goodness. Why do I have so many coloring pages? Does anyone know? I was getting printed. Hang on. I'll show you. Now I got to rethink a little bit. The light box was a very good idea, though. Here's what I decided to keep. How big is it? These are coloring pages. I do like the design of this one better because it goes all the way around. Okay, keeping the one I copied. I am going to, after I get my leaves done, see what I want on that, if anything, because those are really small. I have to enlarge any of those anyway. See if I can copy this without the light box. Anybody else remember doing this in school? What? Okay, not going to work for me. Just not. Let's go back to the light box. Oh, goodness. Goodness gracious. How big do I want them? About twice as big as they are on there. Don't particularly like this one, but I'm going to, let's start up here. Doesn't have to be perfect, right? I feel like I'm drawing upside down. I think I should just give it up for the day. What's that other one I just printed? Oh. Laura Lynn has a new tattoo on scissors on her arm. What? Tattoo of scissors on her arm? Really? Really? I won't be getting any tattoos, but that's cool. Laura Lynn is over at Mom and Pop Quilt Shop. I actually do like the leaf on this one better. I think both of these leaves are better than these. I'll hang on to those. I am printing on newsprint. I do not suggest buying newsprint anymore because it is ridiculously high. And in a world where everything is becoming that way, why would you pay $15 for newsprint, even though it's thinner, when a thing of regular paper is like 10 and you get more? And it's just, I am put that on my review of it on Amazon. Okay. And Lois too. Oh, they're tattoo Twinkies. Tattoo Twinkies. I think that would be just the right. I think that leaf will be just the right size for this pumpkin. So let's go over here. And it's much easier to trace because it's bigger. And when I cut it out, I don't have to cut out all of this. I can make it rounder, whatever I want to do. That's not where that went. Can't even trace. Did you know that? Can't even trace. How'd you find that out, Sylvia? And when I transfer this to fabric, I can always add the stem or just subtract the stem because I don't see any stems showing actually for most of that. And I can do as much or as little of the veins that I want to do because my pillow, my rules. Just like your pillow, your rules. I think I like that size. I see this. I see this one and not this one. This one and a variation of that one up here. I'm thinking velvet fabric that is going to be very stretchy, so I don't know if I'm just Looney Tunes or what for that. Let's see. I'm looking at this one. It has a larger bottom piece than this one. See if I can do that without messing it up. It doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just going to cut out the pieces and probably put this on my fabric and just stitch the lines right from the paper. That was easier than I thought. We're just going to take a second to appreciate the gnomes. I love gnomes. I need a gnome. I need a gnome on there. We're not going to do that today. Okay. I'm going to make that a little bit bigger on a cleaner sheet of paper. And I would be doing this off camera if I wasn't on camera right now. So that's why I decided to go ahead and do it live. I don't feel like recording. I don't like recording. Because I don't want to edit. Said I was going to do this bigger, didn't I? Because I could print that bigger, actually. Off the paper. This is just a very cheap light box. Very cheap. You can't cut on it, like I said earlier, and I'm going to keep saying that because I am not in the position to save even for a $200 light box or a $100 light box. Frankly, I don't think it's needed. Man, if I went to go visit somebody and I came back with the tattoo, my husband would just disown me, I imagine. There we go. That's a good enough one to cut out, and I don't need to cut out all the detail of it. I'll put this one over here where it's clean. And I do want to make this one a little bit jaggedy when I cut it out, so I'm going to put that there so I remember. And this will probably, I don't know if it'll be in October or November make. So, not bad. I need to make another. I'll save this to cut up later into something, probably a template or something. Get the Temu project, $30 to $40. Oh, the Temu projector. I don't shop Temu. Temu is a very unsafe site. Please be careful. Thank you for the suggestion, though. I do appreciate that. $30 to $40. That's not bad. I don't know how much they are on Amazon. I haven't looked. But like I said, this one's $10. This light box, not projector. This light box is $10. So let's make the one on the left while I'm making. How long have I been on? Not long? Not long. And I'm going to do the same thing, I think. Except for I need to fill in the side. Finish filling in the side of that. And make this go that way. If I knew who originally designed this pillow, I would tell you, but considering it was for placemat. These were placemats. They were for like $5 on Amazon. I don't know. I have the most unsteady hand. It's because I have tremors. It's a neurological problem. They will not beat me today. Yes, Sylvia, put the light on. It is on. Put it on brighter. How's that work for you? Let's get closer. And get closer. That might help. Does that help? Help, help, help. Better, thanks. Okay, thank you, Sylvia. Thank you, thank you. All right, I'm looking at the direction that this one goes. I know, probably the most boring live, but we're here to chat. I don't know if you know that about us quilty people, but we like to chat. So that's going to be the stem. If I can do it in one swoop, I can get steadier. I can be steadier. But if I have to pause, I make a mess. Does our friend, no, that wasn't quite right. Lisa Capon, she changed hers to later in the day, didn't she? And this one's got lines going this way. I'm going to try to do that just with sewing. And then add some swirlies, you know, probably with sewing. You can't see that because I didn't do it hard. What's this, right? Right. That left one is just a little bit different. It leans a little differently. But if I start out the same, it's leaning this way. Let's see the top of it. Don't ask about that. It'll be prettier later, okay? And then it comes out this way. Let's see how they look together. My brain's not completely happy with what I'm doing. Oh, that's nice. Got those two. Those will be overlapping. Let's see the leaves. Like that. And then this one will be not underneath. Sorry. This one will be overlapping. Over here. I'm trying to get around these lines so I don't erase them. Coleen, you can also put a lamp on the floor and use a large picture frame with a glass in it. We'll let you transfer it to your fabrics. Oh, that is a neat idea. Thank you, Miss Ellen. That is a very neat idea. I also have, I use this a lot when I'm doing paper piecing. It's under the cabinet light. I use that a lot when I'm doing paper piecing. And I have a small piece that I want to see. I just sit it down here and I put the paper piecing over it. I've also heard you can do that with a glass, what you call them, baking pan. All right. Now I'm looking at that, trying to recreate it. That's just not, I am not an artsy person. Okay, the bottom is going to be here and the top is going to be there. So let's see if I can trace it from this now. Okay. Yeah, go ahead and use that. I'll write numbers on the rest of them when I'm done. Oh, those lines down there are driving me nuts. Too much, too much, too much. I don't think that placement's right. I am much better at tracing than I am drawing, just so you know. I'm trying to do that. I know, it's sad. It's a sad giant stem. Good point. Maybe that'll do it. No, good enough. Good enough. Well, we know Miss Ellen has a doctor's appointment today. Anybody got anything exciting today? Wow, that looks like a pumpkin, done it. Done it. Done it. I'll make these marks so I know where my picture is going to about come to, because I'm going to go ahead and cut the whole thing out when I get the fabric. That's not bad. And this is the left. Let's turn that off, see if I can. Not bad. Apparently not interesting. But it had to be done, so why not? I'm missing one. It fell. So let's take a look. My son was in the other room saying, well, you're going to explain to him why they see my feet going across the floor. I said, I'm not using that camera. Okay, so that's what it's going to be. Let's get the pillow, see if it's going to fit on the pillow. Oh, that'll fit. You're seeing the side of the pillow. Whoops. The pillow is about the width, so this will just start curling around a little bit. I'm only going to do one side. I'm only going to do one side of the pillow. What else do I need to copy on here? All these little things can be added just with thread. I'm not going to make the plaid, although that would be cute to get. Oh, that would add a pretty color. Alternate the off-white and the. That was my phone. When my husband gets to the store, he'll desperately need my attention for something. I'm just saying. Nothing important. This one's a little bit different. That one's. Maybe we can do a third one based on the shape of this one up here. Do I need the light box? I don't absolutely need the light box, but I'm going to use it. The light, I think it's called the light pad. What did I turn it on right next to me? That's where it went. So, okay. I start there, and then I do some rounded. That's not right. Oh, I passed art. Teacher took pity on me. It looks pretty good. There. Now I've got my 3 leaves, and they're going to have varying sizes by the time I cut them out of my fabric. I'm thinking. I love these colors. Oh, that one's different. Why would we put another different one on there? I don't have to put it. It's my pillow, my rules. Wouldn't have to put another on it, would I? What do you think? Do I want to try? Went to buy Halloween decorations, but store didn't have anything. Sylvia said, "Oh, I got templates. Let's see, last year from Walmart. They had like $1. I remember. Am I gonna have to? Yeah, I'm gonna have to dig for those to find them. So we're not going to show you them. But it was just a ghost. Do the same thing over here.